Hi Sagittarius, this is your June 17th through the 23rd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already involved with somebody. Spread number 3 is about somebody trying to get back together with you. In the first spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with the 5th spread, which is what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have Justice, clarified by the King of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Sun. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. In the potential outcome, we have Temperance with the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. And we have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have Libra and Aquarius. We have everybody. I think we're missing Gemini. Otherwise, I think everyone is here. Yeah, you could be dealing with more than one person. This is such a bizarre reading, Sagittarius. I gotta be honest with you. It's a very bizarre reading. This spread right here qualifies as somebody coming back from the past. It really does, right? Maybe you went on a date or two with this person in the past, but it just never got off the ground. Somebody dropped the ball, or life got in the way, and this is like a second attempt. But it really does qualify as an ex showing back up, even though this is supposed to be a new love reading. Maybe it's somebody from the past, but it's on new, with new rules or something like that. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a couple of different people. It's a bizarre reading, I'm telling you. But here's what I'm gonna do. Keeping all that in mind, what I just said, I'll just focus on this King of Pentacles. And as if this King of Pentacles is the only person entering your life and it's a new person. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do, because otherwise it'll take forever to interpret. Okay, so yes, this King of Pentacles all the way to your left, this is the new person entering your life. So it could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart. If they're not an Earth sign, it could be an entrepreneur, somebody who works for a financial institution, somebody who is wealthy, that type of energy. And they're clarifying Justice. Justice is a major arcana card. It could be a Libra you're dealing with, right? But Justice, it's a very serious card. It really is. It's a very serious major arcana card. With Justice, people don't usually fool or play around. Maybe that's how you know this person. This person could be working for the government, or they could be in the law enforcement or something like that. Okay? But Justice could be like an actual place where people get married. Alright? Justice could be them having really, really serious intentions towards you. Alright? And it could also be a card of like a major apology. Maybe you guys went on a date, but they went MIA and now they're back. Anyway, the Knight of Cups, the next card over. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Knight of Cups, though, is the most romantic, the most loving, the most caring knight out of all 4 knights. Alright, and do expect a very romantic gesture. The Sun, clarifying that, it's a card of clarity, so maybe they need to clarify a few things with you. Right? Clarify just how they feel about you. And besides that, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. You know, with the Sun card, people usually feel happy. People usually feel on top of the world. It's also a major arcana card, right? The Wheel of Fortune in the middle, it could be interpreted as multiple mini zodiac signs. And guess what? Sagittarius is one of them. So that could be you. And we have you in the spread further down, but we'll get to that in just a second. So you could be in your own reading a couple of times, or more than a couple of times. But at the same time, the Wheel of Fortune is like a turning point, when things turn around. Or it's simply a card of starting a cycle, a very fortunate cycle. You know, the word fortune is there for a reason. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. The Star on the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius. You're dealing with, the Star could be a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of hope. You know, something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. Could be a card of healing. Alright? And in the potential outcome, I think it's all you. You know, it's all you in that potential outcome. We actually start with Temperance. Temperance is one of your major arcana cards. Temperance is also a card of healing, just like the Star. Alright? And it's also a card of patience. It's a card of balance. The Ace of Wands in the middle, that's your Ace. 24/7, any day of the week, any day of the year. That's your ace right there. Okay? And the Four of Wands right next to the deck is a card of a commitment or marriage, right? But we have multiple commitment and marriage cards in the tarot deck. And this one is Wands, fire sign indicator. So it's all you in the potential outcome, unless you're dealing with a fire sign, another fire sign. All right, but yeah, the Four of Wands is often referred to as the 11-11 card. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding. So basically, the ball is going to be in your court. After this person comes in with such a serious and at the same time very loving offer, okay, the ball is still going to be in your court as to what you want to do with it. And according to what I see, I think you're going to be up for it with those three cards in the potential outcome. I think you're going to go for it. All right, really happy for you, Sagittarius. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Sagittarius, this spread is for you. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, Strength, and the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo. I'm going to give you an example of what I immediately thought of. It's like you are waiting for something to do with another person, a group of people, and you're afraid of it, a little bit afraid of it. Let me give you an example. Maybe you decided to go try skydiving. Okay, and you know it's coming, you're waiting for it, it's coming this week, and you are a little bit afraid of it. There's nothing wrong with that, Sagittarius. Right? You're a little bit like, I don't know if I should do this. Alright, so that's how it feels. Because the Seven of Pentacles is a card of waiting, alright? The Three of Pentacles, the next card over, this is a card of when a group of people get together and do something together. Strength could be a card of having to have courage, having to have strength to go for it. But the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this is you like, I don't know if I want to do this. You're a little suspicious, you're a little skeptical, you have reservations for the obvious reasons, right? But you know it's coming. You know it's coming. It doesn't have to be skydiving. It's something along those lines. You definitely have something coming up where you and maybe a group of people will be doing together, but you are still a little bit on the defense about this. You're skeptical. Alright, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent next. We have the Devil, clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Sun, clarified by the Fool. We have Temperance, and we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Leo, Aries, perhaps another Sagittarius. Boy, oh boy, Sagittarius. What's going on with you this week? If the person coming back from the past is a Capricorn, happens to be a Capricorn, maybe it's the same person as we saw in the first spread. Remember that King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay? But if this is a different person, if we're talking about a different situation, maybe I'm talking with a different group of Sagittarius people right now, the Devil in this case could be interpreted a couple of different ways. First of all, the Devil is somebody who is just simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. You're not going to be able to turn this person down. Maybe you weren't able to turn them down in the past. I don't see you turning them down now either. Okay? For others of you, the Devil could be, maybe somebody had like a bit of an addiction in the past, right? And they will come back this week and they'll tell you, you know, I no longer suffer from that addiction. Can we please try again? And so that's the second scenario. So anyway, the Devil is clarified by the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups could be an apology. The Page of Cups could be an invitation to go somewhere, to catch up, grab a cup of coffee, or what have you. And judging by what I see in the rest of the spread, I think you're going to go for it. Yep. I don't see any rejections. I don't see any hesitation. I see a lot of happiness. Okay. As a matter of fact, the Sun clarified by the Fool. To me personally, those two cards are kind of even look alike. You see, the gesture of the child riding the horse and the gesture of the person in the Fool card, with their arms spread out. To me, this is an identical gesture. Also, to me, it's a gesture of a very happy person. The Sun, as a matter of fact, is the happiest card in the deck. The Fool could be a card of taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. It's also a card of second chances, letting go of what happened in the past and starting from a clean slate. Temperance, right next to the deck, is your major arcana card, Sagittarius. And it's also a card of healing, all right? And patience. and balance. The Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of a personal satisfaction and fulfillment. And it could also be a card of some kind of a party or an event. Alright, so yes, this is definitely you guys getting back together. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Sagittarius, this week. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Page of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Well, here's the deal. If you just recently got fired or laid off, I'm not predicting anybody getting fired or laid off, then you got a new job offer coming your way. It could come through a friend or somebody you know. Okay? So that would be scenario number one. If you just recently applied for a job but got rejected, they could reach back out to you and ask you if you're still interested. Alright? So that would be scenario number two. Yeah, the Ten of Swords, the first card that came out, it's a card of an ending, an abrupt ending. So it could have been like you getting fired or you getting laid off or you being rejected. Somebody else, another candidate could have been chosen instead of you. Right? The Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, feeling sad and lonely and left out in the cold. It's also a card of struggling financially. Alright, so here comes the Page of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Wands. And it's immediately, those two are immediately followed up by the Three of Pentacles. The Page of Cups, it could be an apology, right? If they didn't hire you, if you applied for a job but they didn't hire you, it could be an apology. It could be them reaching out to you. We're sorry, we made a mistake. Blah, blah, blah. Are you still interested? Or a friend or somebody you know could help you out. Help you finding a new job. Because the Ace of Wands, clarifying it, when it comes to work, business, and finances, the Ace of Wands is definitely a new, exciting work, business type of a beginning or offer. Right? And the Three of Pentacles right next to the deck is a card of when a group of people get together and do something together. It's a card of collaboration. So that card often comes through as a card of a workplace environment or a business place environment. Okay, so you do have something coming your way, for sure. If you're struggling, if you're looking for a job, just post something on social and somebody will connect you with the correct person or somebody will help you find a job. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Sagittarius. We have the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Five of Cups. We have the Two of Cups, clarified by the Six of Cups. And we have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign towards Virgo, Capricorn. What you're not expecting is this Queen of Pentacles showing back up. This is somebody from your past. This is somebody you already know. For most of you, it has something to do with work, business, and finances. So yes, we just had a work, business, and finances spread right before it, right? But here's another one, okay? Or maybe this person just wants to work things out with you, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of work, business, and finances, or it's a card of working on something, working something out. Alright, the Knight of Pentacles, the next card, is also a financial card. Could be a financial card. It's a card of long term. It's a card of financial abundance. Right? And it's clarified by the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups has always to do with the past. It's a card of disappointment. It's a card of regret and grief. So maybe this is somebody you used to work with. And they want to work with you again. Or they want you back if you recently left the job. Okay. Then we have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. In this case, it's most likely a message. A message, an email, a phone call, a text, what have you. A letter coming from this Queen of Pentacles. And the Two of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups, it kind of looks like, yeah, you guys will either work things out or you may sign something with this person, because when it comes to work, business, and finances, and I believe that's what this spread is about, the Two of Cups is a card of a handshake. I always call it the handshake card. The Six of Cups, clarifying it, is a card of somebody from the past. Okay, so yeah, it looks like you will at least shake hands on something. Alright, Sagittarius, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing week.